D.W. Harris. I've had some cycling issues with my Hatsan Sortie, and I've fixed the problem, and it's the magazines. And I'm doing a short video here on how you can fix yours. That's what was wrong with mine. My gun shoots perfectly now, but I was having a problem. I'd shoot it, nothing would come out because the magazine wasn't going to the next pellet. So check it out. Okay guys, D.W. Harris here, and I'm going to show you how to fix your magazine for your sortie. That what happens is you get the screw in the middle, it loosens up, and then when you flip it all the way around and you load it, then it's going, that screw's going clockwise, and it gets too tight, and you shoot your gun and it doesn't cycle to go to the next pellet, so nothing comes out. But it's very easy to fix it, and all you need, Phillips screwdriver, a little clip, and some type of thread locker. We're going to use this Permatex stuff here. I've got it right here. And let me just get going here. So what you want, there's a spring in here. So you want to hold on to it. You don't want to let it go because you don't want to deal with having to put the figure out how to put the spring back in and all that stuff to get the to get this thing working right. Let me see, what am I doing here? Here we are. So we want to remove the screw. And there it is. And hold on to this. Don't let it go. You don't want this thing coming apart. Take the screw out. I use a little bag clip. I'll put that on there to hold this thing together, because I do not want it coming apart. So now all I do is I take my little screw. I'm going to put it in here. Take your thread locker and just like this here, just put a little bit on there. Put it on the threads. I got plenty on there. Now I'm going to let that set up for, it says 10 minutes on the instructions, but I'll let it set up for 10-20 minutes, a half an hour. And you could use this other, the one I'm using is Permatex, that's just what I have, and this is Loctite. Just use the medium blue. Don't use the red stuff. The red stuff's if you want to leave it in there permanently. So we're just going to let that set up. See the blue there? Let that gel up a little bit, and then we'll put it in, and that'll fix the problem. So we'll let it set up, and I'll be back in about a couple minutes here. Okay, it's been about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes now, so I'm going to put the screw back in. So just take the screw, put it right back in there. There we go. And what you want to do is you want this cover not very tight. So just bring the screw in so it's almost all the way in. It's almost flush with the top. And what I like to do is just let that dry overnight. That way it'll be good and solid. Tomorrow I'll tweak it. I'll turn it in a little bit until it gets to the tension that I want. And like this is one of the mags that I've already done, and it works perfectly. And you want this so you can move it like this. You don't want it tight. There's a little like a hole in the metal here, and there's a little bump on the bottom of this that goes into that hole, and that's what keeps it closed. But you don't want it super tight. You want it like this. You'll know, because when we tighten up, this red piece here spins. When you load your pellets, it spins around, and that's why it gets stuck if that screw tightens up too much. But you've got the thread locker in there, it's not going to happen again. And this will keep the screw in place. Now, when you load it too, see how we've got it open, you screw it first on the first one, when you mag upside down, and make sure that pellet drops all the way down to touch the clear plastic. Then move the plastic a little bit, then you can flip it over and it won't fall out and the pellet will stay right there. I don't know if you can see that. Now you're ready to load, and you just drop them in with the skirt facing you. Just drop one, go right around, drop them in. Real easy to load. And okay, now I'm not going to load the whole thing. I'll just bring it around. You don't have to fill it all the way up if you don't want to, you know. And what happens is when you shoot your gun, your probe goes, pushes the pellet right out. See the pellet there? So as long as this is now it's empty. This piece in here that holds the pellet, it has to be free to move. Otherwise, you have those cycling issues. You pull the trigger, nothing comes out, and or this thing is just jammed tight because that screw went in. So that's it. Real easy. I can do it. You can certainly do it. So all you need, your Phillips screwdriver, one of these bag clips if you got it, or figure out something else, some other way of keeping it tight, and some of this thread locker. You can get this at the hardware store, and that'll do it for this. And appreciate you watching. Thank you.